This is UMAR AHMED for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. As you can tell, we are in Saudi Arabia. Michelle, I've never seen you dressed like this. Just talk me through it.
I thought you were going to say I've never seen you dressed this appropriately.
You said that, not me, Michelle.
I'm getting slagged off for being too covered up, and I'm getting slagged off for being not dressing, as conservatively as I should. But anyways, whatever.
So are you thinking about putting the full burqa on?
You know what? I quite like this. It's very comfortable for me. It's less pressure on what I wear, like in any other aspects, like jeans, tops, whatever. And I like it. I think it's very cute.
Is this just sort of for today, or is this going to carry on throughout the week?
It's going to be the whole week. I got outfits for the entire week. Yeah, I like it.
Could it get more covered up as we go along?
How much more covered up could I get?
Well, for the full burqa.
No. Just the little head wrap. And I'm aware that people keep saying, like, why are you dressing like that? You don't have to. And I'm like, well, an abaya is the appropriate thing to wear on the streets, even if you have jeans and a t-shirt underneath. And then I just, out of respect, I just wanted to wear the full, traditional outfit. And yeah.
Okay, you've just arrived in Saudi Arabia. How has your experience been so far? We hear all these things about women in Saudi Arabia. How's it been?
You know what? From the moment I got off, I'm not going to lie, I was a bit nervous just because I didn't know what to expect. You hear things, you read things, and it gets into your head and you start worrying, am I going to be safe? Am I going to be all right? I had nothing but I wouldn't call it great, but I would say it was a warm welcome. I never felt uncomfortable. The hospitality was pretty on point, I would say. I mean, everyone was very helpful. No one treated me any differently. It actually wasn't until today when I went walking around without my head wrap, and I still had an abaya on, and everyone was staring. Everyone was staring. I mean, to the point where even Fuad said, man, like, I'm noticing, like, the eyes. So, and there were no women walking around. I think I saw one other girl walk into the coffee shop, but she was fully wrapped up. And so I think although the laws have changed, the traditions still are what they are, and the culture is what it is. And so for that, I think they're still used to women being fully covered. So, or they've never seen a Westerner before. I don't know, either or.
Did you feel uncomfortable?
Uncomfortable, yes, but not afraid. So I don't want to mix the two. I would never say I felt in danger or afraid. Uncomfortable, yeah, because I mean, they were different type of looks. They weren't looks like, damn, you look good. It ain't them time of looks. It was looks as in like, what is she?
So that just happens in the UK then?
Well, I'm just kidding. No, but it was a different type of look. It was almost like, I don't know how to use it in words. It's not a dangerous type of look.
Surprise or?
I think people were just not used to it. I think they're getting used to it.
Do you think it's gonna change over here? Because you said the laws have changed, but culturally it's still the same. Obviously, them laws have just changed. Do you think we could ever see it become like Dubai in 30, 40, 50 years?
100%.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, considering, like, what was it, just a year and a half ago, women weren't able to drive, I really tried to make it a point to not be on my phone while we're out, because I want to observe everything. And then we're seeing women, in full, how would you call it? I don't want to...
Fully clothed?
Yeah, but what do you call it?
Oh, the burqa.
The burqa, in a full burqa. And so, considering not long ago, that wasn't even allowed, and now they're driving everywhere. I think that's great. So we are starting to see change. Now, I can't speak on everything because I don't know fully what goes on, but as a woman who's a tourist here, I don't feel unsafe.
Well, we definitely know they can drive. Did you hear what Tyson Fury had to say about a woman getting in a Ferrari when she picked him up when he came for the WWE? Yeah, so apparently he got here, got to the airport, woman picked him up, took him to his car, and then she drove off in a Ferrari.
Well, that's what they're saying. Okay, so when I was coming over here, I was advised by a woman who lives here what would be considered okay. She's like, you're allowed to wear jeans, a top, as long as your breasts aren't hanging out and you're not fooling all of your arms. And if you're wearing a skirt, wear a longer length skirt. You are allowed to wear skirts, normal skirts. But she's like, at the end of the day, it's up to you. Do you want to be stared at and maybe feel uncomfortable? or do you want to feel a bit more comfortable with, with what you're wearing? So I'm not here to like rub anybody wrong, and I'm not here to make a scene. So ultimately, I wanted to be as comfortable as possible, but at the same time, I don't know, take in, I guess, the new laws that are permitted.
So far, going off for the rest of the week, you don't feel threatened, or you just feel comfortable about doing your work as you would in the UK or in America? You feel totally fine and at ease from your first 24 hours here?
After my first 24 hours, yeah, I feel fine. I was nervous initially because I didn't know what to expect. Now, don't get me wrong, today at lunch, it was still an eye-opener that it's not exactly okay for everybody based on the looks, based on the stares. Knowing that I didn't see not one other female tourist aside from myself, and we were walking a tourist location. So I do feel safe, I feel fine, I don't feel threatened by any means necessary, but you will feel how it's a bit off from where we're from. It's still not quite there yet.
For any women that do want to come here, whether it's work or just tourism, if they have any reservations, what would you kind of say to them? What would your message be to them?
I would still advise them to be mindful that although the laws have changed, still be respectful of the culture, because you will stand out. And I can't speak on what someone else is going to do or not do, but I know that I'm not here to be... I guess I'm not willing to take any risks. I'm just here to sort of do my job, get through it, experience it, but I don't want to put myself in any form of danger whatsoever.
All right, Michelle, thank you very much for your time here in Saudi Arabia. I'm sure it will be a sort of a safe trip for the rest of the week, and you can do your work as you would in America or the UK.
Salam, Umar.
Alaikum salam, Michelle. Thank you very much.